You're a very intelligent girl. You just holding yourself back. Stop dumbing down yourself, eh? I don't want you dumbing down yourself with me. Be the intelligent young lady that you are. You know what I'm saying? Show me how intelligent you are and answer my questions properly. Don't try to be big shot with the rest of them people, not even your sister. Because at the end of the day, your life and the way you think about yourself and carry yourself, your sister can't help you. So the road you're going following her, however good or bad or however good a role model she is, Ms. McCartney gotta have a life for herself. One day you want to be married. One day you want to have children. Successful men don't like women who are in the streets. You feel me? Ms. McCartney has to live her life for herself. Your grandparents and your parents have 4 more years to deal with you. After 4 years, you're an adult. Learn. Jobs are becoming very challenging, very hard. To work in Kentucky, you gotta have BJC and BGCSE. To work in McDonald's, you gotta have qualifications. You're talking about your riding bus? Bus ain't gonna matter. Bus party? You have a lifetime to party. No party needs to be done, eh? So this week, Ms. McCartney, you with me till Sunday. So from here to Sunday, I want to see some progress. Is that going to happen?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
And every time you slip up, I can pull you in. And you can be, between you and your sister, or all 15 of these participants, I can deal with y'all two the hardest. You know why? Because the background y'all are coming from, y'all don't need to embarrass your family. Good? Y'all have an aunt who's big thing in government. Y'all have a grandfather who's big thing in government. Well known. Y'all have cousins who are magistrates and lawyers. Senior police officers. And the same life y'all had, we had it. You know, many of us grew up in that same house in Camp Road. And guess what? We was hungry for success. And that's the way I want you to be. Good?
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
The director of Bimini Airport Development Partners addressing concerns regarding the recent hike in airport fees, which took effect on July 1st, 2024. While some argue that the fees are unfair, the director asserts that the new fees will support the enhancement of the newly built airport and contribute to the island's overall growth. Jolanda Thompson-Everest reports.
Bimini Airport Development Partners implementing a range of landing, terminal, and aircraft parking fees for travelers using South Bimini International Airport. The airport, recently acquired by the consortium overseeing an $80 million reconstruction of the new terminal, has sparked discussion due to the new fees. Director Jeremy Abbey of Bimini Airport Development Partners addressing the matter, emphasizing that the fees are a part of their management agreement aimed at advancing airport infrastructure.
We actually delayed the original proposal date to implement fees, which did become effective July 1, 2024. This was a delayed start. Historically, airport users at the airport, at South Bimini Airport, paid nominal or even no fees to use the facilities. No fees to the government at all. The new fees at Bimini Airport are part of our management agreement and go towards accelerating these really urgent upgrades of the facility to international IATA and FAA standards.
For general aviation and private operators, landing fees are now set at $20, while aircraft parking fees are also $20. Commercial and charter landing fees are set at $20, aircraft parking at $100, and terminal fees around $14. Additionally, the consortium is implementing a passenger facility fee, processing fee, passenger levy, passenger security fee, and other charges. The BADP director explains that the increased fees is expected to create job opportunities while potentially affecting other economic factors like employment.
Also allowing us to ramp up the ongoing employment of more and more Bahamians, Biminites, and engaging more Bahamian and Biminite contractors in businesses. We're doing the right thing.
But there is good news following this development. The director notes that over the upcoming months, Bimini residents will see radical improvements in the airport's infrastructure.
And more so, they'll see how the imposition of the fees benefit them directly as we continue to model, this structure, which is really that kind of fundamental dynamic of a public-private partnership.
Additionally, he discloses that this public-private partnership enables the Commonwealth to improve infrastructure efficiently while creating opportunities for Bahamians.
BADP, we see Bimini Airport is in a unique position to modernize its physical, commercial, revenue structure to the benefit of the Commonwealth and to the benefit of Bahamian people.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Jolanda Thompson Everest.
Thank you, Jolanda. Meanwhile, police officials on Grand Bahama holding a press conference at their headquarters to address a shocking video of alleged sexual misconduct between an adult male and teenage girl. In this next report, it is revealed that 2 men are in police custody. We do warn you that this report contains disturbing audio. Viewer discretion is advised. A whistleblower's video involving an adult male and a teenage girl has gone viral. The disturbing video displays actions of alleged sexual misconduct involving the two. In the footage, the young girl can be heard pleading for the man to stop, but her cries are met with continued aggression. The video sparking outrage across the country, with many calling for immediate action, some even taking to the Facebook app to express their opinions on the matter. One person commenting, "I don't usually comment, but I saw the video. It is disgusting and the girl has on her school uniform." Now in the Bahamas, the age for heterosexual consent is 16, while the age for homosexual consent is 18. Another social media user also touching on the law, commenting, "I honestly think the age for consent should be 18. I don't think 16 is old enough to decide to have sexual intercourse. Some of these kids aren't mature enough at 16. Meanwhile, this incident has prompted a swift response from law enforcement. Assistant Commissioner of Police for the Northern Bahamas, ACP Shanton Knowles, addressing the media on the matter.
We were able to identify a young girl under the age of 18, but at an age by law that can give consent to such activities. We were able to interview that girl and in the presence of her parents, or a parent and social services, and were able to get a comprehensive report from her.
Since then, the ACP says 2 men aged 41 and 43 have been arrested and are assisting with the investigation.
One we suspect had sexual intercourse. The other we are trying to connect what his involvement is in this matter.
Social services are also assisting, providing help for the teenage girl by
providing counseling and making the necessary referrals.
According to the island's top cop, no charges have been brought against the men yet. However, they are consulting with the Department of Prosecutions to determine if the evidence supports filing charges. When we come back, we bring you highlights from Grand Bahama's Ecumenical Service on the Independence Park. That story and more when we return.
There are some things that are undeniably Bahamian. A good count salad, junkanoo, the way we worship, the way we take care of one another, all undeniably Bahamian. And right in the midst of our iconic things, places, and people is Commonwealth Bank. Increasing access, sponsoring dreams, working alongside Bahamians to increase the quality of their lives for more than 60 years. Commonwealth Bank, nothing more than being Bahamian. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
Come on down and see what Dolly Madison has in store for you. Renovate and rejuvenate at Dolly Madison.
The ultimate brunch full buffet is back at Portobello's in the Grand Lacayan Hotel every Sunday from noon until 4 p.m. Call 373-1333 for more information. Get ready for the Bottle in the Bahamas karaoke contest at Port Lacaya Market Square. Preliminary trials are July 19th at 7 p.m. and the main event is July 26th at 7:30 p.m. For more information, call 438-9056.
For designer shoes, sandals, handbags, and accessories, visit Steppin' Out Top of the Hill, Mackey Street, or WhatsApp 727-9098. Shipping available throughout the family of islands. Steppin' Out when you want to put your best foot forward.
Craving something delicious? Try a handcrafted crepe at Shape Your Crepe. Visit us online at www.shapeyourcrepe.com or call 688-4273 to order now.
Gumbe Land features AVS catering, attention clubs, sports group, and birthday party planners. Come and celebrate with us. Our group rates are as low as $70 per child, including skates and food.
Welcome to Heavenly Beauty. We carry a wide range of beauty supply products. We offer a number of human hair, lace fronts, Remy. Our brands that we carry is Sensational, Janet. We also carry some human mixed with synthetic blends. At Heavenly Beauty, we carry the Keiko soap. It's made by Kaylisa Benaby. It's a soap that promotes healthy skin. Another Bahamian product that we carry is Hidden Beauty. It's a growth product line. They offer shampoos. We also carry the Refined Edges by Becca. That's also made by a Bahamian. We're located at the Mall of Coral on Coral Road in Hudson Estate, and we're also located in the Pindus Point area at the Mall of Coral. We open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 7, and on Friday, 8 to 8, Saturday, 8 to 8, and Sundays at 9 to 5. In the Pindus Point area, we're open from 8:30 to 6, Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays, 8 to 5.
Your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. A dog captured falling from a multi-story building is sparking widespread concern among animal caretakers. Tonight, the director of the Humane Society and the owner of Posh Potcakes are voicing their unease over the incident, raising questions about its circumstances and offering advice to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Shane Stubbs reports.
It was at this abandoned multi-story building where a presumed stray dog fell to its death. The viral video, which deeply saddened animal caretakers and prompted their response, raises the question, how did the animal get up there? And what caused it to fall from such a height?
Camera footage taken from a passerby visibly shows the dog struggling to free itself from the rails. Then, the unthinkable ultimately occurred.
Well, he trying to free. Oh!
Saddened by the turn of events, Executive Director at the Grand Bahama Humane Society, Elizabeth Burrows, weighs in questioning. Why is the building still so accessible?
And I'd like to know why it's not been secured. It's abandoned, right? So that would be the first question. My second question would be, how did the people who videoed that come to see the dog there?
The video sparked countless viral reactions, some of which the animal lovers found disheartening.
I think it's absolutely disgusting that people are sharing that with glee.
Burrows chimes that the ongoing stray dog problem is largely due to the lack of proper care by owners for the animals. And with the facility at max capacity, their hands are basically tied.
Nonprofit organizations like ours can only do so much, but it's like putting a Band-Aid on a gaping mortal wound. And until the public is more responsible and be held to be more responsible by the authorities, it's not going to change.
But what could have motivated the dog to climb so high? Posh Potcakes owner Patrina Knowles has one theory.
A cat, a rat, another dog looking for food, looking for shelter. Because if it's raining really hard, he would have gone up there just to get away from the weather.
And with such a unique psyche, Knowles says it does lead to some rather alarming behavior.
Dogs have the mental capacity of a toddler. So if he sees something, he's just going to go and get it. By hook or by crook, that's what he's doing.
However, there are ways to ensure events like this don't happen. And it all starts with the proper care and attention from dog owners.
Just like how you would baby-proof your home, baby-proof your windows. If you live on a high-rise or you have a balcony, make sure the dog can't squeeze through the bars. If you're riding in the car, make sure you have a seatbelt on the dog, or make sure the window is up far enough that they can't jump out. Make sure that you have your sedatives from your vet if you need, or make sure that you have a safe place for your dog to be.
So, if you're a dog owner, those are some helpful tips to be sure your dog remains safe. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shane Stubbs.
Switching gears now, government officials, delegates, and residents of Grand Bahama all coming together at the Independence Park, exuding Bahamian pride and unity under the theme, One People, United in Love and Service, to commemorate the nation's 51st independence anniversary. The event featuring an ecumenical service and vibrant performances celebrating the rich cultural heritage of the Bahamas. Shalia Roll brings us the highlights in this report.
As the Bahamas celebrates 51 years of independence, Bahamian pride was on full display at the Independence Park in Grand Bahama, where black, aquamarine, and gold adorn the area. The celebration commencing with the Christian Council Ecumenical Service, where local pastors fervently prayed for the nation, its people, and families.
Father, we thank you for every institution in this nation that contributes to the growth and development of our children and the stability of our families.
Guide our leaders and all who make decisions on our behalf.
The program continued with a compelling keynote address delivered by Reverend Kenneth Lewis, president of the Christian Council. In his speech, Lewis eloquently illuminated the Bahamas' historical journey towards independence.
Still, my fellow Bahamians, the vision that was set before us as our flag was raised cannot be lost to us. A people united in love and service. A people who must continue the journey of marching to a higher, loftier goal.
The youth segment commencing under the theme 50 and Beyond, Our Youth, Our Future, featuring the Bahamas Dance Theater, Sunland, and the Jags Pop Band. And then it was time for Bahamian All-Stars to hit the stage.
It's like this, big things in the making, everything shaking from the ground breaking. I can see, you never see a dog barking at a pocket.
The night continuing with the inspection of various uniform branches by the Minister of Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxie.
Can you tell us a bit about the preparation for this evening and training that went into tonight's parade?
Tonight's parade is one of a kind. These officers put in man hours of training, and they're very disciplined.
At the stroke of midnight, the raising of the flag sent chills through those in attendance, followed by fireworks to celebrate and say, Happy Independence, Bahamas. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shalia Rule.
Thank you for that great report, Shalia. Well, it's time now for a look at sports. Jay, can you tell us what's coming up?
Coming up in sports, after the Independence Golf Tournament wrapped up yesterday at the Reef Golf Course. Don't go away. Sports is next, right after this break.
The Forever Flower Shop. Check out our new selection of artificial flowers and wreaths. Choose stems for your own projects or get a pre-made arrangement as a quick fix to a dull space. If you're a soon-to-be bride, inquire about bulk ordering for floral options that won't break the bank. It's all here at Island Bedding and Furniture, located at number 5 Queens Highway, across from Caribbean Veterinary.
Sometimes you want pizza vibes without the whole dang pie. Now, there's a new way to get the bold flavors of pizza whenever and wherever you want. You just got to try Pizza Hut's new melt in buffalo chicken, meat lovers, pepperoni lovers, and chicken bacon wrap for just $6.99 with VAT. Pizza Hut's new melts are cheesy, crispy, and loaded. Call us at 352-9191 to satisfy your pizza vibe cravings.
Tired of the endless bank fees and long lines? The Grand Bahama Cooperative Credit Union is the solution to making your money work for you by providing you with free financial counseling, higher interest on savings plans, and lower interest rates on loans. Savings products such as Christmas and vacation clubs, fixed deposits, and annuity savings allow our members to prepare for today and tomorrow without all of the hassle. With GBCCU 352-4139.
Journey to a serene oasis. Relax. Rejuvenate. Renew. Welcome to Renew Day Spa. For appointments, call 352-RENU.
Let's fly. Come with us to the island of sweet pineapples and pink sand. Fly with Flamingo Wear to the beautiful islands of Eleuthera. Starting this Friday, July 12th, Flamingo Wear will be offering round-trip flights from Nassau to Rock Sound, Eleuthera. Fly with Flamingo on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays direct from Nassau into Rock Sound, Eleuthera. Scheduled flight times are 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. For reservations, contact us at 351-4963 or 377-8515. We're excited to welcome you on board. Eleuthera is calling you. Get there with Flamingo Air.
Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm Jay Philippe, and welcome to Sports. We have scores from the WNBA, also highlights from the Independence Golf Tournament. But let's begin with King Hoops Basketball Summer Camp.
King Hoops Basketball Camp is headed to Abaco to continue with summer basketball camp opportunities. Last year, the camp was held in Marsh Harbor, Abaco, and this year, the camp will be back.
We are going into Abaco. Cornet Bahamas has partnered with King Hoops, and we have our camp that's going on the week of July 15th, where we're going to be back in Abaco, me and Coach Cooper, giving our knowledge and trying to expand the game in Abaco.
Next in sports, the 51st Independence Golf Tournament, sponsored by SynGuard Services, played on Wednesday on the Reef Golf Course. Team Exuma placed fourth with a score of 295. The defending champs, Team Grand Bahama, third this year with a score of 281. Second place goes to Eleuthera with a score of 278. The champions and bragging rights for the year, Team Abaco, with a score of 275. The golfers express a special thank you to the staff of Reef Golf Course, SynGuard Services, Bahamian Brewery, and the pool room for making the Independence Golf Tournament a success, and looking forward to next year as they celebrate 52 years of independence. And last in sports, Jonquil Jones and the New York Liberty won against her former team, the Connecticut Suns, 71-68 in a close game on Wednesday to improve their league's best 18-4 on the season. The All-Star forward registered 35 minutes on the floor, where she scored 8 points and grabbed 11 rebounds in the contest.
Ladies and gents, that is your quick check on sports. I'm Jay Philippe. As always, be blessed.
It's time now for a check on the local weather forecast.
Tonight's weather forecast is brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
'Cause it's so beautiful.
Our Facebook friend of the day is up next. Don't go anywhere.
Let's fly. Come with us to the island of sweet pineapples and pink sand. Fly with Flamingo Air to the beautiful islands of Eleuthera. Starting this Friday, July 12th, Flamingo Air will be offering round-trip flights from Nassau to Rock Sound, Eleuthera. Fly with Flamingo on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, direct from Nassau into Rock Sound, Eleuthera. Scheduled flight times are 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. For reservations, contact us at 351-4963 or 377-8515. We're excited to welcome you on board. Eleuthera is calling you. Get there with Flamingo Air.
Hey there, welcome back to Health Bites. Ladies, if you suffer from PCOS, imbalanced hormones, bad periods, or fertility issues, today we're going to be talking about some supplements that can help you with that and more. One of the most popular supplements right now for PCOS is inositol. Inositol helps balance your hormones, helps to regulate menstrual cycles and ovulation, improves fertility, and it can even help with weight loss by helping your body better digest carbs. NAC is another great supplement to help with PCOS. N-acetylcysteine helps improve ovarian health, improves ovulation, helps to reduce testosterone, and it also helps to boost your immune system. Another popular supplement right now is berberine. Berberine also helps to balance your body's hormones. It also helps with weight loss by improving the way your body digests carbs. Berberine is also good for helping keeping your blood sugar range in healthy levels, and it also helps with cholesterol and heart health. If you need relief from PCOS or any other signs of hormone imbalance, stop by your nearest Fitness Connection location or shop online at shopfitnessconnection.com.
Here are some tips for having your home ready for a hurricane. Keep all trees and shrubs trimmed. Bring in all outdoor furniture, plants, or any other items that may become airborne due to high winds. Cover windows and doors with hurricane shutters or pre-cut plywood. Clear drains and gutters. And remember to secure important documentation in case you have to evacuate. Don't be caught off guard this hurricane season. Be prepared. Your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Robbie Smith, you are our Facebook friend of the day. A special happy birthday going out to you from your Northern Service family. We hope you do enjoy your day. Also, a happy birthday going out to our very own Jacoby Thomas. We know you are enjoying. And the Ministry of Tourism announcing that Goombay is still on this evening, so be sure to go out and have some fun. And that's going to do it tonight for us here in the North. On behalf of the entire Northern Edition team, I'm Adra Quant. The Bahamas Tonight continues.
Get ready for the Bahamas Tonight, broadcasting live from Atlantis Paradise Island. Join us for the latest news, entertainment, and exclusive interviews with island celebrities. Enjoy Bahamian cuisine and breathtaking views from paradise. Don't miss special guests, top chefs, and inspiring leaders sharing their stories. Mark your calendars, July 15th to the 19th, the Bahamas Tonight on the ZNS Network, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Your one-stop shop for all things news and entertainment.
Bringing you exclusive content from unique talents you can't find anywhere else.
Keeping you updated with the top stories from across the nation.
And entertained with a variety of engaging content.
All in one place.
With one click.
You mean I can get all this in the palm of my hand?
Yes.
On all my favorite devices? Yes. And with unlimited access to all types of different content,
you won't need to look anywhere else.
That's ZNS Digital.
That's ZNS Digital.
That's ZNS Digital.
That's ZNS Digital.
ZNS Digital, the people station in your pocket.
Be
Beat the heat this summer with ZNS and Comfort Suites. This July, you can win a cool, relaxing staycation at Comfort Suites on Paradise Island. Listen to the Good Morning Bahamas show on 50 and 40 AM and 104.5 FM Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 AM for details. Beat the heat with ZNS and Comfort Suites.
From June 1st to November 30th, the ZNS Radio and Television Network is the #1 source in the Bahamas for hurricane information before, during, and after a storm. Now is the time to choose your radio and television hurricane season ad packages. Get extra special rates and run the ads only when you want them to run. Call the ZNS sales office today at 502-3800.
We have more than anyone else. We are the most. We are news leaders, and credibility is the order of the day.
Why don't you come to the most? Only the Sun can cover you better than our new digital product with exclusive stories and entertaining content.
We are the most. Community TV page and radio community announcements. The most viewers and listeners in the country.
We have the most years of the human history recorded. There's no archive like ours.
I came back home to bring you even more news and local programming. We're simply the most, the new ZNS.
Hey everyone, it's your boy Vontae, and welcome back to another episode of The Drop.
2 minutes to airtime. I came back home to make sure you have the most in news and entertainment. We're simply the most.
And I came back home to make sure that you have the most in information, education, entertainment, and inspiration. We're simply the most. The new ZNS, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
I don't know, but there's all kinds of cars in this parking lot. You ain't even know where to park. Again, that's no parking. Look at this way. Like, you ain't got nowhere to go. Don't park. That's no parking.
Park over here. That's handicap.
No, you can't park. I ain't gonna be that long. Handicap spot, boy, what's going on, dog? I tell you we shouldn't park here now. This way parking, bro.
I tell you we shouldn't park here.
Don't get one of these things. My bar big, bro. And he got a sticker inside. This ain't just mud, though. We gotta move. This is a handicap spot. That's what we gotta move. But we gotta move. Don't. We can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the National Report, final discussions ahead of controversial cannabis legislation being debated in Parliament. Tragedies and subsequent investigations here in the capital mar the Independence holiday. Plus, Marco's alert sounded for another missing teen. And in sports, Babe Ruth tournament wraps up. The Bahamas tonight, the National Report starts now.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Makush Lapinder, and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Thanks for tuning in. A meeting of parliamentary minds taking place tonight at the office of the Prime Minister, and behind it, the Davis administration's reported plan to debate the long-awaited cannabis legislation when proceedings in the House of Assembly resumes on Monday. Lloyd Allen has been posted outside the office of the Prime Minister for most of the evening. He joins us live with this update. Good evening, Lloyd.
Now, Makusha, tonight we understand that government legislators are wrapping up talks here at the office of the Prime Minister. Those talks coming ahead of what is expected to be the start of debate on the controversial yet anticipated cannabis bill in the House of Assembly early next week. Now, the compendium of bills is expected to cover the handling of, as well as the establishment of, an authority for the future cannabis and hemp industry here in the Bahamas. That authority will develop policies, guidelines, and regulation of cannabis for medical, scientific, and religious uses. The body will set eligibility standards for licenses, and those licenses will be granted based on citizenship, age, business name, and whether the applicant has a clean record. Those licenses permit holders to cultivate, manage, and package marijuana. Now, the bill makes no mention of recreational use, but cannabis cards for users are to be issued by a medical practitioner or by the authority or by the Medical Cannabis Committee. Over the years, the Bahamas National Commission on Marijuana has supported the establishment of a cannabis industry. And while former Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Hubert Minnis, said efforts would be made towards decriminalization and the expungement of criminal records related to small amounts of marijuana. Now, meantime, our Corval Pie firm had a chance to speak with a leading clergyman who once served as a co-chair on the Bahamas National Commission on Marijuana and is lending his voice in support of making medical marijuana available here in the Bahamas.
Bishop Simeon Hall's position on marijuana, one admittedly he didn't always hold, but after serving on both CARICOM and the Bahamas' commissions on marijuana, he considers himself enlightened and has since become a proponent of legislation that would allow cannabis use for medicinal purposes and as a sacrament for Rastafarians.
I'm saying the first thing I think we should do is recognize that marijuana is pervasive throughout our country. Secondly, educate ourselves about it. And thirdly, the medicinal value of it.
He readily acknowledges that his position puts him at odds with his fellow clergy, but he believes leaving the status quo unchanged is unchristian, especially when you consider how it both marginalizes and criminalizes young black men. He's also quick to make it clear that he's not promoting the use of marijuana.
The young man who got in trouble for a bag of marijuana, how do we restore him and his family? How do we make him right? By wiping, if we could rectify it, if we could fix it, we should wipe the slate clean and he could expunge that criminal record and he could work and get a job and go to Miami.
At age 77, Bishop Hall has found himself facing medical issues as well, now forced to use dialysis 3 times per week. He makes no apologies about it. He says that he and his medical team are now researching what uses medical marijuana may have for him.
All I'm saying is the church should try to be relevant. Now, that doesn't mean you go along with the marijuana smoker. That's not what we're saying. We're saying be enlightened.
On his own change of heart on the issue, Bishop Hall tells his fellow church leaders that there is a lot they too can learn from the Rastafarian community.
When Bob Marley came here in 90, whenever that was, I was the one who led that the children, to put that in front of our children, was poor. I did that. But now I have a greater appreciation for Bob Marley.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Corval Pyfrom.
Now, Makusha, just so you understand, we've been out here for just under an hour. During that time, we have not seen any parliamentarians, but like many Bahamians and other business holders, we wait with bated breath for more details on this cannabis legislation. Reporting here from the Office of the Prime Minister, Lloyd Allen.
Well, thanks, Lloyd. Now to news from the police this evening. A chilling end to the Independence holiday after the streets of New Providence claim another life early this morning. Police pegging the time of the incident as just before 2 a.m. It's reportedly around that time that the driver of a red 2005 Honda Fit collided into a wall at the intersection of Market Street and Wolf Road. The driver was rushed to hospital via ambulance. However, he succumbed to injuries sustained not long after. The matter's under active investigations. An equally gruesome beginning to the workday for crime scene investigators. Officer in charge of CID, Chief Superintendent Anton Ramming, confirming that the police control room got a call shortly before 4 o'clock this morning that an unresponsive man, believed to be in his early to mid-30s, was found inside a vehicle parked off West Avenue near a primary school.
They observed a vehicle that was parked in the southbound lane. This was a gray-colored Nissan Note. This vehicle appeared to have gunshot damages to the driver's door glass. Upon further examination, they were able to determine that there was a male that was slouched in the driver's seat of that vehicle. Further examination also revealed that this male, he had gunshot injury to the upper body. He was clad in black clothing with black gloves on his hand. It appeared as though something took place within that vehicle. Further examination also revealed that that vehicle had 2 separate plates attached. Upon checking, we were able to determine that one of those plates are stolen plates.
Now, over in Yellow Elder Gardens, a man's Melbourne home becomes a crime scene after he was shot soon after exiting his vehicle around 8:30 last night. Police tell us occupants of a gray Japanese vehicle opened fire on him, leaving him with head injuries. The victim's in hospital in stable condition at last report. Police are urging anyone with information about the most recent shooting to call into the Criminal Investigations Department, and that's at 502-9991. Still on crime news, detectives here in the capital also piecing together clues of a late-night stabbing. As the story goes, a 28-year-old man was reportedly in a fight with a 36-year-old male at a bar on Soldier Road around 11 o'clock last night, and one thing led to another, with both being stabbed in the process. Both men taken to hospital for treatment. Meantime, 2 women, ages 24 and 27 years, are in hospital nursing injuries from a boating collision at sea. Police say the women were on a banana boat in waters off Goodman's Bay, West Bay Street around 5:30 Wednesday afternoon when an unknown man on a jet ski collided with them. Both women were thrown off the banana boat and sustained head injuries, while the jet ski operator, well, he fled the scene. EMS personnel were taken to hospital. Their condition is still unknown. Up to news time, police were still searching for the jet ski operator. And if you have any information on his whereabouts, again, call 911-919 or Crime Stoppers at 328-TIPS. Well, rescue efforts underway for missing boaters. Police in Andros searching for 4 people following a boating incident around 2 this morning. Initial reports are that a vessel with 8 people on board was traveling from Ocean Key to Eleuthera when the boat began taking on water 9 miles north of Morgan's Bluff, Andros, that led to the vessel sinking. Now, while local fishermen were able to rescue 4 men, Hondurans and a Haitian national, no such luck just yet finding the remaining 4, which includes the captain. Both the Defense Force and the U.S. Coast Guard are assisting with search efforts. A Marcos alert issued for Shanelia Ruth Daly, a 15-year-old resident of Sanford Drive, West Bay Street. The teen last seen on Tuesday, July 9th in the area of Bahamas Games Boulevard. The school-aged girl described as having light brown complexion, 5'2" in terms of height, and slim build. Anyone with information on Daly's whereabouts should call 919. Well, we can also tell you tonight of a press conference the family of missing American Taylor Casey held today, which is actually the Chicago resident's 42nd birthday. Casey was last seen on June 19th and reported missing on June 20th. She was on a month-long yoga retreat here. Her mother making an impassioned plea that she only wants her child to return while calling for more answers.
And I just want to say, please help us find Taylor. Anybody the call because we need a lawyer and a PI to go over to the Bahamas and help us to find Taylor. And I just want the senators to light a fire under the people in the Bahamas' feet so they can correctly search for my child and help to bring my child home.
We're not stopping until we get answers, and we want to hear from them. They said tomorrow, and that's when we want to hear from them. And if we don't have answers, we're going to keep pushing. And that's why we're calling on the senators, Dick Durbin, Tammy Duckworth, to put pressure on the State Department, to tell the Royal Bahamian Police Force to get the FBI down there right now and find Taylor.
So to come, enhanced staff training at ZNS. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. There's more news in a moment.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Full Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
In the chaos of our daily lives, it's easy to be caught up in the rush. But when you're behind the wheel, remember, rushing can lead to disaster. Don't rush. Take your time. Remember, your life and others depends on it. Slow down. Stay alert and arrive alive. Because in the race of life, it's not about how fast you get there, but how safely.
This message is brought to you by Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
Finger licking good.
Let's fly. Come with us to the island of sweet pineapples and pink sand. Fly with Flamingo Wear to the beautiful islands of Eleuthera. Starting this Friday, July 12th, Flamingo Wear will be offering round-trip flights from Nassau to Rock Sound, Eleuthera. Fly with Flamingo on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, direct from Nassau into Rock Sound, Eleuthera. Scheduled flight times are 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. For reservations, contact us at 351-4963 or 377-8515. We're excited to welcome you on board. Eleuthera is calling you. Get there with Flamingo Wear.
Bam! I got him! Cinema classic, y'all.
You see him? You see him? Oh, that's my dream man right there.
Listen, the only man I just dream about is Percy. Him and his pension plan just keep me smiling in my sleep. That's right. Percy get a pension plan where you could win up to $1,000 a week for a year.
Can you lie?
No, ma'am. Every time you deposit $20 on your verified Island Game account during July and August, you automatically enter to win one of 13 pensions. God, Percy is my dream man. Look at that. Look at that. Woo-hoo.
Did somebody say Percy?
Working on your account and ride this easy train at Percy's Island Game.
Is the Little Caesars Stuffed Crust Pizza. Get more pizza for less money. Only $12. It's a whole new level of pizza with cheese stuffed crust so spectacular that there's nothing left.
Pizza.
A delicious pepperoni pizza with the crust stuffed with lots of cheese and brushed with butter and garlic flavor and sprinkled with Parmesan cheese. Hot and ready Thursday to Saturday between 4 and 8 for only $12. Simply irresistible. And only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
used to fly Western Air. I used to fly Western Air too.
Child, my children just bought my ticket because you all know I fly Western Air.
Right on time. You gotta fly Western Air.
Yeah, you know I fly Western Air.
Hello, y'all get a ticket? Hey, y'all, I gotta go. Can't be late. You fly with Western Air.
Hey, you booked my ticket yet? You fly Western Air.
I 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 fly Western Air.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Bahamas Striping Group of Companies.
CARICOM has locked down a new date for its 47th regular meeting, initially slated for July 3rd through the 5th in Grenada. Hurricane Beryl threw a monkey wrench in those plans, particularly after leaving behind what some have pegged as unimaginable damage to the host country. If all goes as planned, regional heads will meet July 28th through the 30th in St. George's, Grenada, the 30th year of its independence. Well, customers will find out early next week whether they have benefited from BPL's new equity rate adjustment, which took effect at the start of the month. The rate adjustments could mean significant reductions in electricity bills for customers, particularly those who conserved. Tonight, Corbell Pyfrom has more from BPL on what you can do to save more.
Customer Service Director at BPL, Nadine Eugene, says the new tariff adjustments will mean a reduction in monthly bill payments for nearly all classes of customers.
The residential rate, effective July 1 with the tariff, our residential customers, based on the tariff, the first 200 units, our customers would pay $0 for the first 200 of usage of energy consumed. The remaining rate, which would have been 201 to 800 units, would have been 11.95 cents. That remained the same. The remaining units over 800 was 14.95 cents. But most notably, all of our customers would benefit from the first 200 units not paying anything.
Under the new equity rate adjustment, which took effect July 1st, there were changes to both tariff and fuel cost. Before, customers all paid the same in fuel charges. Now they will pay this charge based on usage. Simply put, Eugene says, those who use less will pay less.
For the month of July, our fuel is 20 and a half cents. Now, how ERA works, the first 800 units, the 800 units that you consume, your fuel rate would be the 20 cents less the 2.5 cents. So in essence, you're going to pay 17.5 cents as opposed to the 20 and a half cents, providing that your consumption is less than 800 units.
The Power Executive also explains that BPL will only charge value-added tax on electricity bills exceeding $400. There are some tips she offers customers in the meantime to ensure they help reduce their costs.
What I would tell our customers is to ensure that you're practicing energy conservation. We're now in the summer months, you're going to use more. You know, practice in your home, turning off your appliances, making sure you're pulling out your plugs for the small devices, ensuring that you replace your light bulb with LED, ensuring that your water heater is on a timer. If not, if no one is in the home, you can turn it off during the daytime if the home is empty, just to conserve energy.
Among the key objectives of this tariff adjustment is conservation. BPL is reminding its customers to use less. It's a simple message: use less, save more. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Corbell Pyfrom.
Meantime, the increase in national insurance contribution payments has sparked concern that the added tax imposed on businesses will spill over to consumers. Both employers and employees are splitting the 1.5% rate hike, which took effect July 1st. But tonight, an assurance from one of the country's largest grocery chains that there is little need to worry. SuperValue President Deborah Simonet says while an increase in expenses is always unwelcomed by businesses, she does not expect that SuperValue will make its customers pay more to shop.
We try our best not to pass on every little increase that we get, So whatever we can do to mitigate the increase in prices, we'll do that. I wouldn't say it's going to be insignificant, but we're going to try our best to not cause it to have any great effect on prices. So I don't want anybody to fear that, oh God, the prices are going to go up again. We're going to do our best to keep them where they are.
Good news for staff here at ZNS. The Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas and the University of the West Indies sign a memorandum of understanding for training programs for BCB staff. It will also provide more opportunities for ongoing upgrades and skills training assessments. Corporation General Manager Clint Watson describes the agreement as historic.
These trainings can either be collectively in groups, various training opportunities, whether it's in customer service, whether it's in management, leadership, all sorts of spectrums of opportunities of training that we can put on and put together with the UWI for our staff members, and also the opportunity for our team members individually to do skills upgrades for their own personal development.
BCB Executive Chairman Paisel Forbes calls the signing a proud day for the corporation, while UE Global Campus Bahamas country head Bridget Cooper celebrates the new partnership.
As we strengthen our infrastructure and also as we do some major undertaking here at the corporation, we must strengthen our manpower and our capacity. And we are bent on doing just that. As the national broadcaster, we note the fact that we must be number one, not only what we purport to do, but actually an actual intent.
It has been a while in the making, and we're just so excited that we are here today to put ink to paper in show of our commitment to the Broadcasting Corporation and training and developing its staff, and also their commitment to us, their trusted commitment and confidence that they have placed in the University of the West Indies Global Campus Bahamas.
We still have more news to come, but Marcellus Hall has a look at what's coming up in sports. Marcellus?
Coming up in sports for the night, Team Bahamas headed to the World Series after the Babe Ruth Classic. We'll tell you about it just ahead in sports.
If you see news in the making, call ZNS News at 502-3800 or email us at znsnews@gmail.com.
Development Corporation's Elevate Seminar, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, gave remarks on TDC's latest efforts to develop Bahamian businesses in the tourism sector.
When we say tourism is everyone's business, we mean it on many different levels. So by bringing together you with different perspectives, we're advancing innovative models of business by equipping these enterprises with invaluable information. As this fiscal year closes and the new one rings in, the TDC's new fiscal year offer is partnership with the Bahamas Development Bank. We are offering a $20,000 grant to a micro, small, and medium enterprise. TDC is certainly doing big things already. You are indeed, as your mission states, serving as a lifeline to tourism entrepreneurs, and this cannot be overstated. You must be applauded for all you do to deliver real opportunities for our tourism partners and entrepreneurs, and for providing, where needed, the necessary seed money for increased growth of these small businesses. And I therefore encourage all of you to engage, to take full advantage of the services we offer, to call the TDC, to find out more about the programs, and engage with the professionals at TDC so that they will know how best we can help you.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Priscilla Daxon, and this is Tourism Today.
A decade ago, the Bahamas Striping Group of companies was birthed out of a passion to change the way we travel. From only a $5,000 grant, the tenacity and work ethic has propelled BSGC to one of the leading road management companies in the Caribbean. We pride ourselves on going the extra mile where others won't, through the use of our state-of-the-art equipment and our certified team. Although the success is commendable, the road has been long. Yet, the mission continues in striving to be a world-class organization ran by Bahamians for Bahamians. With the help of our experienced and hardworking team, we at the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies are committed to making a difference, one road at a time.
This video needs to show us on a different scale. It has to be extra.
What, eh?
Hey, Quay.
Hey, what you saying?
Where you is?
I right here on the bus stop with my friend.
Okay, so we want to shoot this video, and it's gonna be extra.
All right, Jim. I can just come to you. All right. I need your 25 cents no more.
Okay, fam. Disaster preparedness report? Huh?
Plywood, nails.
Check. Leah?
Got the food.
All right. And me? Important documents, first aid, and medication. Check. Uncle Mike? Water safety kit. Check. Lexi?
The mental health and wellness plan. I found out that there are ways to reduce stress, fear, loss, and anxiety of a disaster. I even put together a list of persons willing to help us if things get really, really rough. Knowing how to care for mental health needs is an important part of a disaster preparation.
Call the Bahamas Psychological Association today at 356-0039 and ask about our free workshops.
Let's fly. Come with us to the island of sweet pineapples and pink sand. Fly with Flamingo Wear to the beautiful island of Eleuthera. Starting this Friday, July 12th, Flamingo Wear will be offering round-trip flights from Nassau to Rock Sound, Eleuthera. Fly with Flamingo on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays direct from Nassau into Rock Sound, Eleuthera. Scheduled flight times are 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. For reservations, contact us at 351-4963 or 377-8515. We're excited to welcome you on board. Eleuthera is calling you. Get there with Flamingo Wear.
And we're all the way in Nassau. You got it? Okay. Yes, you're right.
Eleuthera for tomorrow? No problem.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station, open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
Downtown straw vendors claim cruise ship passengers have not been spending their dollars like they used to, and they're blaming it on the fact that Bahamian souvenirs can be purchased within the port. Well, Tourism Director General Latia Duncombe recently addressed the tourism experience and the ministry's plans to ensure tourists not only know where the straw market is, but the products up for purchase, as well as new activities on tap to enhance the market experience.
So when we look at the visitor experience, it's the entire experience, and it's not designed to be isolated into one segment or one area. What we have, and Senator Roll has been doing an amazing job with the downtown revitalization initiatives, bringing life to the city center, looking at green spaces. Our incubation center is also downtown as well. So from the ministry's perspective, we're trying to make sure that when our visitors come to our shores, that they go beyond. When you look at 30,000 passengers that exit on a busy day, it's impossible for them to be in one area. They may spend time in the cruise port, but they do come downtown.
Further, tourism officials are said to be in a series of meetings with stakeholders to see how best to develop new product offerings and initiatives.
I think I have a meeting coming up with the TDC very soon with, I think, Rebecca Small, who is a part of the Straw Market Association. So whenever we can do more in the tourism space, we're happy to do it, and those are initiatives that are ongoing.
Still to come, we'll visit Papa Joe's Cafe. You're watching The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. There's more news in a moment.
Cannabis Security offer a varied range of security services, including guard service. We do armored service, we do pre-employment investigation, background checks, also vet people for employment. A live business hosted PBX is extremely important to our operation. I don't have to be in my office. I can easily get connected with our clients, my vendors, my NASA office, and with our employees in the field, anytime, anywhere.
Hardware is the helpful place. Everything you need under one roof, from electrical, paint, plumbing, outdoor, barbecue, automotive, lawn and garden, pet supply, houseware, and seasons. Hurricane season is now here, so for all your hurricane needs, we have a 25% off bargain zone.
Hey, thanks. I would have given more stuff, but I didn't bring my money. I thought this was a club, and I thought everything was free. Finally know what it is now. Ace.
We're located on St. Albans Drive, West Bay Street, open Monday to Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and closed for lunch 2 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Our mandate on the mission statement for the program is to develop community leaders and nation builders through the art of Jonquil. The future belongs to them, so being able to instill the culture in young people and at the same time make them productive citizens of the society is basically what our program offers. We teach them from scratch, so how to pace, how to beat a drum, how to ring a cowbell, how to blow a horn, to get that good understanding of what the culture is like. The program is more than just Jonquil itself, where we bring a group of teens to perform, but we also assist them with life lessons, find scholarship opportunities for them to go abroad and further their education. In this day and time, it's very hard for kids coming up, and so we try to find means within the Jonquil arena, but at the same time use just Jonquil as the outlet to make them better at life. Crime-free? Looks like me.
Do your part. Join the movement to a safer Bahamas.
Hi, my name is Sanchez Clinton, paint and flooring specialist here at CBS Bahamas. And today I just want to welcome you into our brand new paint center where you could get top quality products at exceptional prices, such as Valspar, Minwax, Krylon, and so much more. At CBS Bahamas, you could get your color match, tinting, shaking here for free. You could even get a digital rendering or even a color swatch, and we'll be able to mix it with our advanced color matching system. So come on down to CBS Bahamas where we can help you build beautiful.
Are you a business with 3 or more vehicles looking for the perfect fueling solution? Well, look no further.
I can go to any Rubis service station and get fast and easy service without any form of payment.
I can top up my fuel account and generate reports anytime online.
We at Wildflowers enjoy significant savings from fraud reduction. The Rubis system provides optimum security and peace of mind.
Email bahamassales@rubis-bahamas.com to sign up now.
The food, culture, tapestry, and talent of Cat Island recently in the spotlight during this year's Cat Island Day Festival on Montague. The two-day event featuring the island's best with mouth-watering savory dishes, straw work, entertainment, and fun for the entire family. The event's coordinator is Charlize Rowe.
The Cat Island Sailing Club is a non-profit organization, and our mandate is to provide economic boost to the island by way of sloop racing and Bahamian entertainment. And so, like I said, with the Cat Island, this is a major fundraiser which assists us with putting on the regatta each year in Dubai, Cat Island. And so it's just a showcase of Bahamian cuisine, specifically from the island of Cat Island. Also, pastries such as the flour cake that, Cat Island is famous for. We have straw vendors out here showcasing their work. So it's just a showcase of local talent and food, cuisine, what's not.
36 vendors dishing up a wide array of pastries and Bahamian delicacies, many of them excited to showcase their talents.
I'm here with my mom, I'm here with my aunt, so we're here with family, right? And we're just showcasing all of the talent that we have in Cat Island. And we talk about Cat Island being God's good land. So when you come here, all you get is good food, friendly faces, beautiful Cat Islanders.
You're watching The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Stay with us.
Want to have your voice heard? Send your letters to the editor to digitalmedia@znsbahamas.com. Share your thoughts on current events or positive stories within your community. That's digitalmedia@znsbahamas.com. We want to hear from you.
Giant-sized cereals assorted 24-ounce, $6.69. Escapes evaporated milk, 14-ounce, $1.19. Sweet peaches, $1.99 per pound. Olivia vegetable and canola oil, 48-ounce, $4.99. Whole chicken wings, $1.79 per pound. Restaurant savings all summer long at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Make this year your best year yet. Education is the key to success, and the University of the West Indies Global Campus Bahamas is your partner in success. Take a course that increases your value in a matter of weeks, or get that degree you've been dreaming of with convenient online learning. Visit us at global.uwi.edu/Bahamas, call 323-6593, or WhatsApp 456-6687 today. Blessings gonna find me here.
The most important thing in life is family, and whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
Losing your furniture to costly termite damage? You need Rentokil Initials Drop and Go Furniture Fumigation, the only service like it in the Bahamas. Simply drop your furniture at a fumigation container located at 5th Terrace, Centerville, and collect your termite-free piece within days. Sealed with our termite-free guarantee. Fast, convenient, affordable. When it comes to complete termite eradication, there's only one name, Rentokil Initial.
Here at Solomon's, we don't just believe in great brands. We believe in creating unforgettable memories and celebrating everyday living with you and your family. Every aisle is filled with all you need. A great value with variety and a selection of all your favorite groceries and products. Saving you time and keeping you on a budget. Great food changes everything. Shop at your local Solomon's for food, for family, for you.
Get ready for the Bahamas tonight, broadcasting live from Atlantis Paradise Island. Join us for the latest news, entertainment, and exclusive interviews with island celebrities. Enjoy Bahamian cuisine and breathtaking views from paradise. Don't miss special guests, top chefs, and inspiring leaders sharing their stories. Mark your calendars, July 15th to the 19th, the Bahamas tonight on the ZNS Network, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Your one-stop shop for all things news and entertainment.
Bringing you exclusive content from unique talents you can't find anywhere else.
Keeping you updated with the top stories from across the nation.
And entertained with a variety of engaging content.
All in one place.
With one click.
You mean I can get all this in the palm of my hand?
Yes.
On all my favorite devices? Yes. And with unlimited access to all types of different content.
You won't need to look anywhere else.
That's ZNS Digital.
That's ZNS Digital.
That's ZNS Digital.
That's ZNS Digital. ZNS Digital, the people station in your pocket.
Beat the heat this summer with ZNS and Comfort Suites. This July, you can win a cool, relaxing staycation at Comfort Suites on Paradise Island. Listen to the Good Morning Bahamas show on 50 and 40 AM and 104.5 FM Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 AM for details. Beat the heat with ZNS and Comfort Suites.
We have more than anyone else. We are the most. We are news leaders, and credibility is the order of the day.
Why don't you come to the most? Only the sun can cover you better than our new digital product with exclusive stories and entertaining content.
We are the most. Community TV page and radio community announcements. The most viewers and listeners in the country.
We have the most years of Bahamian history recorded. There's no archive like ours.
I came back home to bring you even more news and local programming. We're simply the most, the new ZNS.
Hey everyone, it's your boy Vontae, and welcome back to another episode of The Drop.
2 minutes to airtime. I came back home to make sure you have the most in news and entertainment. We're simply the most.
And I came back home to make sure that you have the most in information, education, entertainment, and inspiration. We're simply the most. The new ZNS, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
I don't know, but there's all kinds of cars in this parking lot. You ain't even know where to park. Yeah, just don't park in the, look at this way. Like, you ain't get nowhere to go. Don't park in, just don't park in the handicap spot. Yeah, that's handicap spot. No, you can't park in the handicap spot. I ain't gonna be that long. I ain't gonna be that long. Handicap spot, boy, what's going on, dog? I tell you we shouldn't park here now. This way parking, bro. I tell you we shouldn't park here. Don't get one of these things. My bad, big bro. And he got a sticker inside that say this model. We gotta move. This is a handicap spot. That's what we gotta move. But we gotta move. Don't. We can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Well, welcome to your ZNS Total Sports Check, everybody. I'm Marcellus Hall. The Babe Ruth Baseball Caribbean Regional Invitational Tournament wrapping up yesterday over the Andre Rogers Baseball Diamond. Host team Bahamas doing pretty well. Getting to the championship game in the 12U division, they lost to Aruba in that one. Despite that loss, they will be headed to the World Series after being the host team and getting that distinction. The 16-under team, they settled for the bronze. They beat the USA South team 4-3. And as well into the summer holidays now, and that means summer camps for kids are taking center stage. One of those camps wraps up tomorrow. Swanson Gibson tells us more.
As opposed to just hosting another one-sport summer camp, Randy Cunningham and Kevin Spence have introduced a new camp at the D.W. Javis Gym, where kids delve into various disciplines such as basketball, volleyball, and tennis. Cunningham discussed the daily routine and the importance of this multi-sport camp.
What we want in our program, we do a sporting program, so we are offering basketball, tennis, and volleyball. And so what we do in the first hour camp every day, hour and a half, we do tennis. And so all the kids in the camp is being introduced to the fundamentals of tennis. And our camp is open to the physically disabled and kids who have special needs. We have them in our camp working with us this summer. And the objective is for girls and boys to come and learn the basic fundamentals of tennis and the basic fundamentals of basketball and volleyball. The overall goal here is to introduce kids to a variety of sports and then let them make a decision on which sport that they want to play. And then if they want to play tennis, then we're going to push them towards being a tennis player. If they want to play basketball, then we're going to push them to basketball. Or if they want to do volleyball, then we're going to push them to volleyball, and then we're going to have their parents make the investment in that particular sport.
Campers Jaden Adderley and Anastasia Clark spoke about their experience.
We learn how to throw the ball in the hoop. We learn how to dribble, and we learn how to dribble the ball and through the hoops.
I learned defense and how to lay out properly, basically.
A new form of recreation for the youth. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Swanson Gibson Jr.
And speaking of camps, the Bahamas Football Association holding a free beach soccer camp over at the Beach Soccer Stadium. The camp, which has been running all week, has been designed to help kids to enhance their soccer skills. Camp organizer Leslie Sinflor says the enthusiasm level of the campers has been high.
So for this week, we have dribbling. We're teaching them how to dribble on the sand with the ball. Not what to do, on how you do it on grass. So it's totally different dribbling than you do on the grass than you do on the sand. The kids ready to learn. Understand, they are committed, and once they come out, they're ready to just go to work.
Camper Dana Roll sharing her experiences so far.
Beach soccer is a great sport. It's tiring because of the sun and the sand, but it's a great sport.
Okay, and what have you learned so far here participating at the soccer camp?
Actually, I've known the stuff that they taught, but I got to know new people and new faces.
Now the camp will finish up on August 16th. The New Providence Softball Association back on the diamond tonight. 2 games on the schedule over the Bankers Field in the opener. The Cybertech Lady Blue Marlins. They'll take on the UB Mingos. That's at 7 o'clock. That'll be followed by the Renegades versus Cybertech Blue Marlins in the men's feature game. And that's it. Your check on sports for you here tonight. We do have our weather forecast just around the corner. Stay with us.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
Get ready for the Bahamas tonight, broadcasting live from Atlantis Paradise Island. Join us for the latest news, entertainment, and exclusive interviews with island celebrities. Enjoy Bahamian cuisine and breathtaking views from paradise. Don't miss special guests, top chefs, and inspiring leaders sharing their stories. Mark your calendars, July 15th to the 19th, the Bahamas tonight on the ZNS Network, where only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
We seem to remember our athletes when they make us proud at the finish line. Throw a Junkanoo parade when they return home, toss them a few dollars, and then forget about them until the next Members of the prestigious Fourth Estate should never sell themselves to any politician. Instead, keep their hands and noses clean in order to publish or broadcast the unadulterated truth. Well, that's how I see it anyway.
Read as I see it, exclusively at ZNSBahamas.com. New articles premiere on Mondays at 9 a.m.
Time now for weather.
In our final look at weather, we have cloudy skies, temperature at 81 degrees, the relative humidity at 75%. We have northeast winds at 4 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,017.4 millibars, that is 30.04 inches. And your temperatures around the islands this evening, Marshall, Abaco at 71, Greenville, Key 74, also Freeport, Grand Bahama reporting 74 degrees. The Berry Islands a little warmer at 78, 73 degrees in Alistown, Bimini, Harbor Island 80 degrees, Roxanne, Eleuthera at 82 also in Fresh Creek, Central Andros, Kemps, Bayside Andros at 82, Black Point, Exuma 87, Otterstown, Cat Island 86 also in San Salvador, Room Key 87, Georgetown, Exuma 87, in Rygat Island, the mercury column at 84, Clarence Sound, Long Island, and Crooked Island also 84 degrees. Betsy Bay, 87, Acklands, 87, Magitani, Nagua, 85, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 86 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Alive Business, where you're always protected during the worst storms. In the northwestern islands tonight, light and variable winds once again with flat seas, 1 to 3 feet. High tide taking place at 40 minutes past midnight. In the central islands, east to southeast winds, 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet. And for the southeast Bahamas tonight, east to southeast winds a little stronger though, 12 to 18 knots, wave heights 3 to 6 feet with a moderate chop, so caution flags are in place for the southeast Bahamas tonight. And then tomorrow, Friday through Saturday, in the northwest and central islands, we will see an increase in our winds becoming out of the southeast at 12 to 18 knots, wave heights building 3 to 6 feet, so caution flags will go up for the northwest and central islands tomorrow through Saturday. Now, the low tide, that will happen at 7:06 in the morning with the high tide at 1:17 in the afternoon. In the southeast Bahamas, Friday through Saturday, a more zonal flow, that is winds blowing from the east at 15 to 25 knots, very rough sea conditions at 5 to 8 feet over the ocean. So we have an advisory in place for boaters in the southeast Bahamas Friday through Saturday. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
On the island, everybody chatting and winding to the Reagan script in the Graveyard Inn. The music's all sweet, everybody's calling, drinking up the sky juice. We got to ride in. Oh, I get to ride in. I can't go home 'cause I get to ride in. My head's spinning 'cause I get to ride in. Oh, I get to ride in. Hey!
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. Now for your complete forecast, we get you started in the tropics, and we do have this Sahara dust, which is being advected across the Caribbean Sea, and that will keep a lid on any kind of development over the next several days. In addition to that, we have some strong upper-level wind shear, and also across the Caribbean Sea, that too will help to suppress any kind of tropical cyclone development. But there is an area of low pressure well to the north of the Bahamas and several hundred miles to the southeast of the Carolinas. This one has a very low chance of developing, and that is because we're also experiencing some upper-level wind shear there. Hurricane Center is only giving it about a 10% chance of development before it starts to trek towards the north and move inland over the southeastern portion of the United States. Now, our satellite pictures showing quite a bit of cloudiness associated with the system, stretching all the way into the northwest and central parts of our country, and that will continue to support pockets of showers and thunderstorms over the next couple of days in the northwest and central Bahamas. Tonight, partly cloudy and warm with late showers developing again with a low temperature around 81 degrees, and tomorrow, We're looking for extensive morning cloudiness, but in the afternoon, it's going to be a mixed bag of cloud and sunshine with a couple of thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. The high temperature tomorrow should get up to about 88 degrees. And your extended weather forecast, the off and on showers will be with us right through Sunday, which becomes more isolated. But when we head into Monday of next week, we'll have lots of sunshine in our forecast with dry conditions remaining in place through Wednesday. But come Thursday of next week, we will see the clouds return, showers developing in the morning hours. But those temperatures, they still will remain very toasty during the daytime, keeping you in the 90s, and those nighttime temperatures very uncomfortable in the low 80s. Makishla.
Well, thanks, Basil. The Bahamian story remains golden, wrapped in tradition and heritage, the culture dating back eons. Local playwright Nicolette Eldon's about to release her latest literary creation, Papa Joe's Cafe, which attempts to give a familiar look but unique perspective of the typical Bahamian community. According to Eldon, the production comprises an all-Bahamian cast for a Bahamian audience during arguably the most important holiday, Independence.
So the storyline follows Joe, who's grieving the loss of his dear wife, Nellie. Joe is caught up in the midst of chaos in his cafe, but he's rallied around by the power of friendship, family, just the power of connections altogether. So first of all, it's a fully Bahamian cast, so 100% Bahamian, written by a Bahamian, and set in a traditional Bahamian cafe. What I hope that they take away from this production is healing. I wrote this play during a period of profound grief and loss. And I'd hope that they leave not only with a sense of healing, but understanding the powerful connection of friendship and family.
And that does it for the Bahamas tonight. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better. From all of us here, thank you for watching and good night. We leave you with scenes from last night's Independence State reception at Government House.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Vontae.
¿Qué pasa, papi?
Okay.
Me llamo Nika B.
Yes, I mean, we doing too much in terms of the Spanish right now, but welcome back to another episode of The Job. Of course, we're having so much fun. We are outside of our usual studio, and we are at home studio today. You know why, Nika?
Why?
Because we are celebrating the future of Bahamian music with Sherwood Raming and Home Studios. How are you feeling about that, Nika?
Great talent, Vontae, and today we're experiencing him in his environment. And it's so different for us because, you know, we normally go from studio to studio, but now we're in their home, their studio.
And home studio, actually. But now we're going to take you to our first music video. It's No Sudden. It's one of his highly acclaimed songs that many people have sang throughout the time. It's a song that I probably heard 100 times in college alone. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's No Sudden.
Yeah. I say no sudden, no sudden. Yeah. Yeah.